This is a love reading for the sun sign Aquarius for the month of February for all of you who are single. In this reading, I'm going to take out cards to know Aquarius, what is the past you are coming from, or how was your past love relationship? How has it changed you, or what do you think of love now? What's coming your way in the present energy? How well are you receiving it? Then, what is the impression a potential partner gets about you when he or she meets you or dates you? Who are you as a person? Then, what is it that you should do away with and what you should build on to find yourself a nice love connect? So, let us see what is the guidance from Tarot. Now please note that this is a general reading, so everything will not apply to all Aquarius, and whatever may apply will vary in the intensity. Some of you have had a very tough fall or a bad breakup, because I'm seeing that even though the relationship was, it looked like a very rewarding relationship from the outside. Maybe you both also had a lot of money, or you both were able to create a lot of things together, but it just lacked that basic love. Maybe one of you felt that you were not respected enough or cared for or worried for enough in the relationship. So I'm just saying that this relationship in the past died because of a communication gap, and you both probably started to be very mean and hurting than choosing to understand and extending a lot of love. So this relationship may have led to a lot of bitterness for some of you. I'm just saying that past relationship did not end that well, and even though it looked very rewarding from the outside, there was a lot of bitterness when it ended. Yeah, for some of you, a lot of dreams came to an end with this relationship or this past ex you were dating, or probably your husband, ex-husband you were married to. So what do you think of love now, or how has it changed you? So some of you feel that love can still be a very winning proposition, so you still believe in it, which is very good, because considering how painful this energy is, some of you still believe that love can be very rewarding, but then it requires excessive around the clock work. So it is not something that can be taken for granted, and every emotion and every situation needs to be handled very carefully. Yeah, and it is a 24/7 job if you are in love. So some of you are ready for that kind of an effort, because you do believe that it is worth the while and it can be very very rewarding. So while it may take a bit of a time, but it can be very very rewarding. So you do believe in love, but you also believe that it is a lot of work. Yeah, so that may not entirely be the case, Aquarius. Maybe you're feeling that it is so much work and effort purely because of how things just went from bad to worse in your past relationship. So some of you just need to lighten up a bit, yeah. I'm also seeing maybe there was no sense of humor. The two of you just stopped cracking jokes or going out or taking things lightly. The two of you became very, very serious in the relationship about every other thing that came along. So that has also now colored your judgment about love. You feel that love is not a work, it is some serious effort, but it can be very rewarding. Well, it can be very light-hearted and full of love and laughter also. It need not be so much work also as you are thinking, Aquarius. So some of you just need to take a break, find a connect with your own self and then come out feeling very revived and light-hearted. what is coming your way in the present energy. So I am seeing that some of you may be very attracted to this person who is a great talker, or probably likes to chat up or crack jokes. But then, considering how your energy is, you probably feel that this person is very casual. Now, some of you have totally removed the sense of humor and lightheartedness from your equation of finding love. So, you may want to just correct that, because I am seeing you're meeting someone very nice, someone who's very creative and doesn't have very set rules of how to go and do things. Yeah. How well are you receiving it? You are not able to receive this love energy or do much with this person you are meeting, purely because you are still in a recovery phase. You see, these two people are falling from a great height, and looks unlikely they will recover or get back to the dating scene too soon. So some of you are still hurt and you're reeling from that past pain, or maybe it may not have been something of a very long-term relationship also, but looks like it just ended abruptly with because of some misunderstanding. So I am seeing you're in the present energy, you're more focused on recovering, on probably looking at patching things up. Some of you want to patch things up also, and maybe you feel that it can happen, but it will take a lot of time because you're not receiving this new love energy which is coming all that well. So some of you have become a very old soul, and you have lost that spirit, or that feeling young and just wanting to do things. So it has nothing to really do with the age. It's just telling me what you have experienced has just aged you, and now you just don't want too many surprises or some kind of a adventure in the love relationship. You just want something very predictable and easy. So, a lot of work on yourself that you need to do, Aquarius, because love is not so much effort, and it is not about staying awake 24/7, wanting to make the relationship work. If that is the kind of effort it's going to need, it's anyways not worth the while. So, you should look for an instant connection. I am seeing that some of you are feeling a chemistry with someone, but then you're divided whether you should go to your ex or should you take up this new love energy which is coming your way. And with this hanged man, it's just telling me that you are totally not able to decide. You're just stuck and you don't know how to go about finding a solution to the situation. Go with someone new that you have met, or probably work on your past relationship and maybe look for a patch up. So what is the impression a potential partner gets about you? Well, do you do come across as someone who's well to do, is well provided for, has a great family, and you probably get pretty much everything that you want. So you're surrounded with a lot of love and luxury, and someone who's who doesn't have a worry about day to day expenses, or creating something financially for themselves. Looks like you're very well taken care of. You also come across as someone who's had a great past, or you were some of you may be very affluent and very well to do. So I'm seeing a lot of attraction, maybe because of how you dress up and how you speak. There is this old money charm to you. So a lot of great sense of talking and style that you may be having. Who are you as a person? You are someone who's just stuck, you don't know what to do. And right now in your situation, you are just taking that things will remain like this for quite some time and you won't be able to find a solution. Now the guidance is, if this man is able to find some permanent solutions, but then he is remaining suspended in a upside down position because he probably wants more time, or he or she doesn't want to decide in any haste. So some of you may just want to take a break, and as I said, maybe just spend time getting yourself back and then taking a day at a time. Also, if you feel that with your ex it's a lot of work, but there can be success. You may just want to ask yourself this question again. Do you want to get back into a relationship where the two of you are just too serious about everything and there is not much of a room to, be playful or joking or a little bit casual in your style of doing things? So you may just want to ask that question. So what is it that you should do away with? Some of you, it looks like you take a liking to a person, but then you're very passive about it, that unless this person comes and makes an introduction or takes things forward, you will not make the move. So some of you are not making any move at all in asking the other person out or probably, taking things forward. You want to be approached, you want to be asked out. So maybe this is too much of an expectation, yeah. Maybe at least come half the way, things would then look bit better. Right now with this king here, it's just telling me that some of you are in very, very passive mode. If things happen, great. Otherwise, you're willing to wait and expect or hope for someone else to come along. You want to do away with this energy. If you like someone, totally go all out and ask that person out. But then you're also feeling little bit stuck. So some work on yourself and then some work on how you meet and ask out a potential love energy. Then what is it that you should build on? I am seeing someone who is facing their challenges but is still in a winning situation. So should some of you be looking at patching up, it's telling me it will work out, yeah. And if you're looking for new love energy, then you're also very, very capable and maybe a lot of people look up to you in how you do things and how you have been able to retain your individuality. Yeah? You're not someone who will go with the flow or be influenced very quickly. So, should you be looking for new love or patching up? It looks like it will work out, but then you need to have a lot of courage. While you are in a very winning situation in terms of whichever way you choose, whether to move in or move along with the new partner or probably go back and patch things up. Either ways, it's going to work out for you. And looks like you are aware of that as well, that whichever option you take will work out very well for you. But then you're still spending a lot of time thinking. Some of you are not deciding at all. And maybe you're not deciding or taking a decision for the longest time. And with this passive energy, looks like you're in no hurry also. So you want to just get back yourself together and then start to work on these things. But some of you are in a very painful and a bitter past that you're coming from and you're experiencing a lot of emotional hardship right now. So this is how your love reading is looking, Aquarius, for all of you who are single for the month of February.